One of the most interesting situations that I found myself in after achieving some sort of monetary success or achieving some sort of business success in my life is every now and then you come across a poor soul that says this guy got lucky, or he just caught a lucky strike and that's why he's doing well in life. But I often tell people there's no such thing as luck, only probabilities. The more you show up, the higher chances you have of succeeding. The harder you work, the higher chances you have of refining your skill and your craft. The more you work out, the better chances you have of developing that physique that you want. The more you read and the more you study, the higher chances you have of becoming educated. Now, to assume that everything in life is luck is just a fallacy. And what it does is it clouds your vision for self improvement and to assume responsibility for your actions and everything that you do. It's easy to look at somebody else and say, oh, this person got lucky, and just cope with that, and be like, oh, that person got lucky and I'm just unlucky. Well, how do you change your luck? How do you increase your possibilities to win? You do it through repetition, you do it through consistent action, and you do it through showing up over an extended period of time. Everybody looks at the person that wins the trophy. Everybody looks at the person standing on the podium. Every person looks at the guy or the girl with the gold medal and says, they just got lucky, or they just had a good run. You see Usain Bolt compete, you see Michael Phelps compete, and you only see about a 30-second, 2 to 5 minute experience on the television at the Olympics, but you don't see the 4 years of preparation. You don't see the 4 years of diet. You don't see the 4 years of hard work. You don't see the 4 years of injuries and having to deal with a lot of pain and suffering. You don't see these things because success is achieved when nobody's watching. Increasing your probabilities of winning is done in the dark when nobody's watching. And yeah, as an entrepreneur, sometimes it may feel disheartening that other people consider your success or your triumphs to be mere strokes of luck, but it doesn't really matter, right? You need to understand that if you want to win in life, you have to increase your odds of success. And you do so by showing up consistently over an extended period of time and intentionally working towards increasing those odds. My favorite example is from the story of The Pursuit of Happiness, where you have this pretty much door-to-door salesman who really wants to start making money. And the situation is pretty bad for him. He ends up homeless, living in a shelter, but he's a very intelligent guy. He just hasn't tapped into his potential yet. He hasn't showed up enough just yet. And different people have to show up in different proportions. But eventually, through repetition, through connection, through dealing with all the bullshit in his life, eventually he finds what people call his lucky moment. But it wasn't lucky because he was there, he positioned himself, he worked hard, he showed up, he was in the trenches, he was homeless, had to take care of his kid. It was very difficult. And you see the $1 million salary afterwards, and you're like, well done. He might have gotten lucky, but well done. But you didn't see the homeless nights. You didn't see the sleepless nights. You didn't see the hungry nights. That is what it takes to win. So I leave you guys with this message. As you guys venture through the second quarter of 2024, remember that you can create your own quote unquote luck. You can create and forge your own future. Don't allow negative people. And I feel sorry for the negative people. Like, I really do. If you're one of these negative people, just please stop. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why do you get pressed by the success of another person on the internet? Don't be like that. Be better. Be better. Be happy that people are winning. Be happy that the people around you are succeeding. And then figure out what you can learn from them and tap into it and show up. That you can share with those that you love and those that you care for. Show up, and I promise you, you will increase your odds of achieving anything that you want. And like I started, I will finish. There's no such thing as luck, only probabilities. Have an epic day.
You need to get rich.
U.S. economy will go into a recession by the middle.
The market has been pricing
Turns out that recession, everyone
Economy is going to
economic
cool off.
recession.
I think we'll have a
Unemployment
recession
rates have already
by the end of this year or
layoffs across